30, 31-yard line. He's 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
6-0 our score after one.
First quarter with the score Lions 6.
The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Our team's turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He's going to let this go deep for Allison. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
And there's a familiar sight. Khalil Mack putting a quarterback down in the backfield for another sack. I know he only had 8.5 sacks in 2019. So a lot of people wrote that off as, hey, what's going on with Khalil Mack? You do realize he's getting doubled and tripled on just about every snap. But that was the first time since his rookie year of 2014 that he finished the season with less than 10 sacks.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. First down, a run with Cohen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 6 yards there. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Jimmy Graham, 45 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Stafford on third down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Stafford to his second-year tight end, Hockenson, for a Lion first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Dancing to his left. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 10.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
At the 6-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Let's give him a show.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Stafford here coming off his pick six. And he's intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
first and 10.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
At their 49-yard line.
Second down and 8. Lets this one rip toward Graham. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jimmy Graham. As the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bears 27.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, sequence of plays we want to run, these things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw on second down is Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stafford on first down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 38, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
Brings up second and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn into a long gain.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 7-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches? You just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Got a man. That's Allison. Not much there. Only a yard.
To Geronimo Allison.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this second and 9.
The Bears' 18-yard line.
It'll be passes that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd and 7 from the 20. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. As the switch ends, his time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and a long way to go. Foles. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Foles. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is no good. Close, but no cigar. Just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Foles. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got him in, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
A gain of 40 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And
at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 41 yards. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bears 34, Lions 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you...
Now he's into the clear. 20, 10, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Hall, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Here's Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robertson. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 33.
33 yards that time.
1st down, Bears.
Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time faded. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
It's funny, partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hockenson, he was a number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the NFL game. A nice catch right there for a 1st down.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing deep for Galladay. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, be sure he...
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamie Collins leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Another former New England Patriot reunited with a former Patriot coach, Matt Patricia, of course, the head coach of the Detroit Lions. There's a sack by Jamie Collins. He's coming up a career high for sacks. Had 7 last year with the New England Patriots. But what I think is best about his game and what really fits what Detroit's looking for, his versatility. They'll use him all over the field, both in pass coverage and rushing the passer, hoping to create more big plays, as we just saw there.
And that will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
On first down, it's Stafford. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Stafford. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 29 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bears 34, Lions 20.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
He's taking
good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Foles on the handoff. Here's Cohen. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 9 from the 44. That one looks like he'll throw here. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. Now Cohen. Finding some room at midfield. Accelerating, and off he goes.
You'll get nothing.
Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 65 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The Bears in good field position to start out. First and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. This is Cohen. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
On the tackle. It's a gain.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They try again with Cohen.
Today's final score.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.